Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the all-new November season of Thursday Night Thunder. 16 of your favorite monster trucks are set to do battle. One of them's going to walk away with that checkered flag. Backdraft walked out of the October season carrying it on the back of his truck. Is one of these old dogs going to come up and bite him, or is one of these new bloods going to walk away as your Thursday Night Thunder checkered flag holder? We're going to meet some of these new trucks here tonight. Medusa kicks off things, debuting at Halloween Madness last Saturday. Put on a good show, made it a couple rounds, the truck seemed pretty solid. Bigfoot also made a debut of a brand new truck, came out in the first round and dive bombed it right in the middle of the track. Broke the right front knuckle off. They are back in action here tonight. Kicking off round number one now, we've got an all-new Avenger taking on the Devastator Chevrolet. Two trucks representing the Bowtie Brigade. Both of them privateers want to take it to the second round as we get set to go green. Avenger with a strong lead up and over the cars, and Devastator will move on him in the big end. Avenger shuts it down. Devastator will move on. Up next out of Paxton, Illinois is three-time Thursday Night Thunder champion and Max D, set to take on the Ford out of Hagerstown, Maryland, and Black Stallion. Who's going on to round number two as we go green? Looking even up and over the cars. Both of them taking it to the wall. We got a photo finish down there on the big end, folks. We don't know who's got the win. MTA official down here confirms, and looks like Max D does have the win. He's touching the wall. He moves on. Up next, Bad News travels fast out of Elkton, Virginia. That beautiful Chevrolet pickup takes on the built Ford tough Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder's been pretty dominant. Here we go now. Chevrolet and Ford up and over the cars. Blue Thunder putting down that big Ford horsepower in no man's land. Taking it to the wall. Puts the Chevrolet on the trailer. Up next, Titan set to take on Whiplash. Titan debuted that truck at the beginning of the October season. Hasn't come up with a win. Wants to do so here tonight. Whiplash made a good effort at the Halloween Madness show. Here we go now down the straight stretch, up and over the cars, and Titan will take the win. Whiplash shutting it down on the cars. Titan Chevrolet will move on to round number two. Moving on now with round number one, the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet set to take on that 41 Willys and Blacksmith. We haven't seen Blacksmith on the circuit in quite some time. Carolina Crusher debuted that new truck at Halloween Madness, up and over, and Blacksmith spins out right there in no man's land. Carolina Crusher takes it to the wall. Problems for Blacksmith. Crusher will move on. We're going to take you back to recap Halloween Madness and what Carolina Crusher did, trying to run down the Whiplash truck at the event. Ended up blowing the motor in the truck. The crew thrashed on it all week long trying to get it here for this event. They got it together, a brand new Chevrolet motor. They are here to fight tonight. Medusa now debuted that truck at the Halloween Madness show. Takes on the legendary Virginia Giant out of Winchester, Virginia. Two Fords about to do battle as we get set to go green. Down the straight, they're looking even up and over the cars, and Medusa might have the win, but Virginia Giant come back on him, and we're going to get a photo finish down here, and Medusa does move on to round number two. Equalizer, we haven't seen him in quite some time, takes on the Gravedigger out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Equalizer out of Catlett, Virginia. Ford and Chevrolet as we get set to go green. Down the straight, up and over the cars. Equalizer had a slight lead, but Gravedigger puts down that Chevrolet horsepower in no man's land, putting Equalizer on the trailer. Well, the last race here in round number one is the Big Bad Ford out of Pacific, Missouri and Bigfoot. We're going to show you what they did here at Halloween Madness. They snapped the right front knuckle off of the truck. If you want to see what happened, go back and check out the event on our YouTube channel. But Bigfoot snapping the right front knuckle, the crew got it back together. And here they are taking on Backdraft here in the final race of round number one. Who's moving on to round number two? Dodge and Ford as we get set to go green. Bigfoot falling back and Dodge takes it to the wall. Bigfoot trouble on that first jump. Dodge takes it to the wall. Bigfoot falling back off that first jump. Unbelievable. Not much luck out of that brand new Bigfoot truck. Moving on to round number two. Three-time Thursday Night Thunder champion in Max D. Taking on the Privateer and that Chevrolet Devastator. Who's going to take it to the semifinals as we go green? Down the straight, Max D with a slight lead, and Chevrolet Devastator takes it to the wall. Max D is going home. No chance for a fourth title tonight. Well, up next is the built Ford tough Blue Thunder. Took that checkered flag in the October season, wants it back, takes on the Privateer and Titan and that Chevrolet as we get set to go green. Down the straight, they're looking even up and over the cars, and Blue Thunder takes it to the wall, putting down that Ford horsepower again. The drivers have been complaining about that left lane all night. Is it a curse? Who knows? Medusa now set to take on Carolina Crusher. Ford versus Chevrolet as we get set to go green. Down the straight stretch, Chevrolet pulling on him up and over, and Carolina Crusher out of the left lane gets it to the shutdown area, and we'll move on to the semifinals. Now to close out the round number 2 matchup, the Dodge and Backdraft, your current checkered flag holder, taking on the Chevrolet and Gravedigger. Both trucks are ready to go to the semifinals. Who's it going to be as we go green? Dodge pulls on the Gravedigger, up and over, and Gravedigger takes it to the shutdown area. Backdraft, we're going to go back and take a look here. You see the Dodge hit that first jump. The flag actually gets stuck in the dirt, slowing him down. Gravedigger will move on. Backdraft is on the trailer. Unfortunate circumstances. But hey, speaking of the Dodge team, we're going to take you down to Team Barefoot. Now, they're not in the race this season, but they are building a brand new truck to campaign on Team Barefoot. And that Dodge is going to be bad fast. You see the brand new Keith Black Hemi sitting right there on the floor. They are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Dodge is going to be making a name out here on Thursday Night Thunder. Barefoot in their brand new truck, which still remains a mystery. Well, moving on now to the semifinals here, we're going to see Devastator and that Chevrolet take on the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder. Who do you got in this matchup? The Ford versus the Chevrolet. Devastator and Blue Thunder as we go green, up and over the cars, and Devastator closes it out, putting the Ford on the trailer. Devastator will move on. Semifinal matchups continue. 2 Carolina boys and 2 Chevrolets. The Carolina Crusher set to take on the Gravedigger. Who's moving on to the finals to meet Devastator as we get set to go green? Both of them look even up and over the cars, and Carolina Crusher rolls it over, getting bobbled up on that first jump. Turns the truck over there in no man's land. We're going to go back here and take a replay. Just an awkward jump, turning the truck over. Unfortunately, Carolina Crusher goes home. Well, here we are now, ladies and gentlemen. The Thursday Night Thunder Finals. 2 Chevrolets. Devastator taking on the Gravedigger. And without a doubt, there's going to be a bow tie taking the checkered flag out of here tonight. Gravedigger won the week opener of the October season. Devastator hasn't had the checkered flag since July, wants to make it 2. Both of these trucks want their second championship. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Down the straight they go. They're looking even up and over the cars, and Gravedigger bobbles up in no man's land. Devastator gets shut down in the wall. We're going to get an MTA official down here. And Gravedigger does have the win, making it number 2. Congratulations to Keith Cromwell and Gravedigger.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Thursday Night Thunder, kicking off the November season. Be sure to check out Halloween Madness right here on our YouTube channel. Some wild racing and great action. Make sure you crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road. See you next week.